Oh boy, this is gonna be quite interesting. So, you remember this, right? Literally right on top of it. I had to rip it off. It was a little annoying. It's still some hair on it. Just the fact that it actually sit really well. If I could make into like one of the FNAF characters with this. I guess unfortunately I think this was a bear, so it could be numbered a way of doing this. I got this mask at a special because the reason is this one is a broken mask. Not the whole face has been ripped off, don't worry. It's just it was on it, little hinges is broken. So I decided to just hell with it. I'm gonna make it into one of the Five Nights at Freddy characters. I guess it could be Freddy's. It could be a Nightmare Freddy's. The way how this thing looks. I mean, there's literally no zero possibility with this. This is actually... This thing really is a tough plastic. I mean, it's a half mask, definitely. It's big enough that you can actually wear over it. Because they do come with straps. And you can do numbers in this. This is like... You know, I only found few remaining of these ones. You know, one thing I couldn't get is that bunny ones. I think the bear, I think they're still around if you get your hands on it. Even this thing is like... actually put on... Yeah, I think you can actually save this piece. A mascot foam mask ones that... It's a proper measurement. This is like... See all the stitches on the back here and all that? This is perfect. To get a nice reference of it a bit. If you save the piece, it's better. You can probably use that on something else. How it looks without it, it looks so 10 times worse and terrifying. I probably say this is okay. Painting over it, there it is. There it is. That's it. But no, I'm gonna remove the eyes. Because I think the eyes is like, it's like cutesy eyes. It's not like oval, so I could work something on top of it. Because it could be a Christmas light bulb on top here. To make it to moving it, there's a rubber band between, and here you can actually make this to move your mouth as it. Of course, there's not enough pad, so you got to put something here and a padding on top here. The strap is still there, so we could probably save the straps. It'd be not a bad idea to go like a, say like a shortcut, I guess. Of course, if you get the mask that's like broken, it's probably better because it costs a little bit lower than getting a good ones. And you want to ruin it, and you spend about 25 bucks to even, I guess 50 if you try to buy it. It's just better just find a used ones, and so you can have excuses of destroying it, and then you can make it your own something. So they're gonna be a part 2 for Five Nights at Freddy that just recently came out in October. There's been like a confirmed, so this is going to be a fun little project to actually get back to, and something I really love to do, enjoy. And I'm really hoping people who's watching this and stuff, and I'm new to this FNAF thing and stuff, and if you saw the video previously about the cloak I just got lucky enough to find out about it. You know, there is a lot of things. There's a hint I probably want to show you, so this is one of the hints. Trying my very best to help you guys out, and I did look it up. I looked up very heavily on this. This might be the better option if you are looking for alternatively to making fun things to make. I want to see if it spins. The first thing I'm going to do is I gotta make an option to cut this thing down to make it more flat, and then use EVA putties or something to build around it. Of course, there's still hair on it. I gotta figure out how to remove these. Could be a nail polish removers or something. I was let you decide, because it could be Freddy, it could be a bunny again, because I think it's the head same structure. It doesn't really matter. It's always like an oval round size and stuff, and you can always build on top of these things no matter what. And all you have to do is just make a hole on the top and have something stick on top of it, and then you go. This one is just plushy bear thing, so it's not gonna work. maybe springing, I don't know, moving around a little bit, I guess. So the eyes, maybe eyes movement, but I'm not engineering enough. I'm not a computer savvy. I don't know any about it. I know mainly puppeteering of it. It's a very huge space, first off, because look how big it is on the inside. So there's enough way to doing this. And there's so many holes over here that it's possible that I could use few ways of puppeteering the expressions, especially the eyes and everything. Something with computer parts related to it, replacing the puppeteering of it, of like remote controls and so on. So it's gonna be rarely a long procedures of doing this because, again, I don't have a 3D printers. I only have is hardware materials, toys materials that does come with motors and parts, you know, that you find in the garbage, you find in the thrift stores and stuff. So it's really of digging into things that what you find. I usually would always find sounds effect things and stuff that came with it and recycle it, and I take things apart and I usually use, say, these parts, but never the motor of it. The only motors I got close to is a toy car that does two ways, goes forward and back. Basically, it's just this, there's no controls. Obviously, it's just a really cheap toys. Again, it's a lot of work to try to make this into something fantastically amazing. That takes even much longer, if you remember, but I'm basically just doing this as what I could go by, you know, like, you know, as a person who's making things or doing this, like saying, like, a power of passion, you usually just find a way that makes you feeling comfortable to work with. So for me, my comfortability is something that's been pre-made by something, and then I could work with it on top of it. And then I'll get more inspiration ideas along the run to make this thing to be wearably and fun, for at least. And I really am very excited that I actually got this, so I could really do this. And of course, and you guys, what we're going to do with this. See ya.